Hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to stitch these two videos together. I didn't realize once I paused the recording it was going to finalize the video. I'm recording on a Mac. If anybody has a free suggestion better than QuickTime for recording, please let me know in the comments. So I've moved a little bit away here, and I did pick up some things along the way. I grabbed some iron gravel ore, which was on the surface, some white roses, and some blue hydrangeas, which will come in handy. I also found some pumpkins that were right close here. And as you can see, I fought off a spider and a couple of zombies along the way. It's still nighttime, so I'm trying to keep an eye out for mobs. These purple flowers, when you plant them, turn into lapis flowers, if I got it right, which we can use to get fortune on one of our picks. Always helpful. Apparently my inventory's full. We don't need that. Alright, so we need to get a base started, get something going. Guess we'll just start here. It's a good spot as any. Luckily it's about daytime. Hopefully we can get something up before nighttime falls. Ooh, hello. It's really important in this mod pack to have food, and one of the best ways to get food is fishing. The fishing mod that we have is quite good. You can pull up iron, and I can even pull diamonds out of there with enough luck. So we're definitely going to have to do some fishing. So I've chosen a spot here that's conveniently located by some water. We can get some sand for building if we need. Looks like there's some clay out there in the water as well. We're going to need that for a smeltery. If we're going to, ooh, what was that? Ooh, a lockbox. These are fun. If we're going to, feather. How to use this. If we're going to get the tools that we need to defeat the Hydra, we're definitely going to need a smeltery. It's been a while since I've made one, but I think a cleaver or perhaps a rapier would probably be best. Of course, we're also going to need to get into the Nether and get ourselves a boatload of quartz. Fishing's going a lot better than expected in this little pond. Message in a bottle, let's see what it says. Nice. Larger fishing rod for only $19.95. Guaranteed. Sounds like a deal. Sounds like a legit deal. I wonder if you get a higher spawn rate of fish by fishing in the morning. I don't think I've pulled in this many fish ever. Another bottle. I wonder if we can turn those into something more useful, like glass or something. All right, let's pick up that clay while we're here. I'll let that go by. And like the sign says, you only really get one life here. Of course, you can buy extra lives on the main server with enough money. It takes about a week to get that, though. So we're going to be really careful not to die. We'll try to keep the episodes about 30 to 40 minutes. I swear if you're watching this and you raid my chests, I will delete you. Alright, maybe not that. Don't read much last day. Alright, the only other thing we're going to have to find to get our smeltery up then is some gravel. So we're well on our way. Yes, it is. So we're well on our way already on getting the smeltery up, which is a really important first early game step. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. And of course I broke the shovel. It was going down pretty quick here. Marble, I wonder what I can do with that. Added the Natura and Chisel. No, Natura was in early, but Chisel was, ooh, a nice little cave there. I wonder if we can get some more. Chisel mod was added. Come on. Did the guy just do some mining in peace? Had the Chisel mod added late, so some of these stuff doesn't spawn in the overworld that we have naturally, so not 100% familiar. Oh my god, look at that hunger go down. Burn through these BLTs pretty quick. As you can see, the fish turn into fish fillets. The larger the species of fish, the more fish fillets you get from it. Fishing in the ocean, if you're new to this server, is probably the best. You can pick up both whales there and sharks. Sharks give you, I think, 7 fillets per. And whales can make whale burgers. They fill up a full. They fill up a full bar. So I'm probably not going to use any of my iron just yet. I don't really have a need for it. And if you smelt your ores in a T-construct smeltery, you can, oh, hello piggy, I'll eat you later. You can double the amount of ingots that you get out of each ore. So for instance, if I pick up 10 iron ore, drop that in the smeltery, I'll get 10 ingots out of it, as opposed to just smelting it in the furnace, which you only get 10, I'm sorry, you get 20 out of the smeltery. In order to make the smeltery, you need to make grout and cook that. Grout is pretty simple. It's made out of sand, gravel, and clay. And we got pretty lucky here. The little area that I found had some natural clay deposits out in the water there, and had a small amount of sand, but we don't need very much. And this nice little deposit of gravel just waiting for us as well. What I'll probably do when I leave this server is pack everything I can into a thermal expansion strong box and lock it. That'll allow me to secure my stuff and keep it safe. Hello. Stay down there, people. Heck, let's see what we can do. We might be able to get the smelter up quicker than I expected. Couple of stacks, that's good. Need some more wood though. Let's get another tool I'm going to need is obviously the lumber axe and the sledgehammer. They're T-construct tools. They allow you to dig a 3x3 area out of the ground, and they allow you to lumber axe basically an entire tree, kind of like tree capacitator, if you guys are familiar with using that on other mods. That will certainly help if we can use that to create charcoal, because cutting down all these trees is going to be a pain in the butt. Hey, it looks like we got ourselves a pretty area. Let's remember to replant your forests, folks. Keep the world looking nice. Well, we're going to need a little house, and I probably don't want to stay out here in the open. Perhaps we can do something... Perhaps we can do something over here. This looks good. I think what we'll do is we'll just hollow this out. Some iron right there too. I think what we'll do is we'll just hollow this out and build ourselves a small little house here. I don't think we need anything super fancy on this server. Just enough to get some basic machines and tools started. I'm going to try to keep it small and light because we're probably going to have to move at some point when we need to head out to that 5,000 coordinate spot. And then, of course, we don't know where the Twilight Forest portal is located. It could be quite a hike to the Twilight Forest portal. Not sure what aluminum is good for. Perhaps we can use that with Galactic Craft. Sun's starting to go down, so let's see if we can get our stuff pulled inside. Certainly going to need some more wood. Here's a trick: if you hold down your left mouse button and you drag around, it will automatically divide your wood into equal portions. Oops. A little base. Let's get that started. Starving. Notice the little effect there when you start to get hungry. It hurts you. I guess that only makes sense. I mean, after all, if you starve in real life, you die, right? I will be back for you. torches in this mod pack can be made out of camel, which at this point in the game is a lot cheaper than using wood. Alright, we're well on our way. Things are actually going quite well. Not sure where that goes. I think what we'll do is we'll get this place hidden a little bit. There is something called a camouflage door. Looks like we need some dirt and any number of colored dyes. Picked up some flowers along the way. I'm pretty sure most of these turn into one color dye or another. Some dirt, obviously. Some cocoa beans, some lime green dye, some lapis. I'd rather not use that. And some bone meal. Those are probably a little too expensive at this point in the game to go using, so let's try to use up that lime green dye. Yep, perfect. 9 camouflage paste. Let's see. Secret door, I think it's called. There it is. Just a door and 1 camo paste. That's easy enough. Alright, good. And let's get some cobblestone picked up. Come here, little spider. Rah. Oh, look at that. 3.5 hearts out. Jerk. Let's go and see. Perfect. Alright. Waste any more wood on that. Who knows, maybe it'll come handy later. Let's see how our drough's coming along. Good. Alright, well, we'll need a place for the smeltery to go. Now that we have a little base started, we'll go ahead and expand it out. And it seems to be like a cave or something going back in here. So as we're building, what we'll probably do is we'll just start to explore down there, and hopefully we can pick up some stuff. I think one of the early game items that I need right now, hopefully what I can get before this time is up, is some tin. I think the basic thermal expansion strongbox uses tin in its construction, so if I can get some tin, we can secure our goods. Anybody see where I put those torches? Go ahead and check out this mine real quick. Lead is also another key component that I need fairly early. It allows you to make leadstone energy cells, which can be added to tinker tools. Then you can recharge your tools with energy, as opposed to, well, this gate didn't go back as far as I hoped it would. Instead of having to recharge it with materials like iron or manilium or whatever you made your head out of. It's an adorable little cave, but it's a lot smaller than I was hoping it was going to be. Aluminum can be used for aluminum brass when you're ready to start smelting better tools. You'll need aluminum brass to make the molds. Alright, well, I said I'd keep it to about 40 minutes, and I think I will. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and take the most expensive stuff out of my chest here that I need if I get raided, and I know that I can restart with just this stuff. String is always good. We can make another fishing rod out of that. Clay, if it wasn't around here already, would have been difficult to find. Some wood to get us started again. Don't need marble. Some bread is always good. Pumpkin we found. I think we can grow that underground. We need to test that. Good. Another thing that we can test is there's something called a sky block now, and this allows you to basically put a real block of the sky over the top. But as you see, it needs end stone and ender pearls. Ender pearls, the only way to get those is just, the hard way, killing endermen. We could probably get a couple of those. This recipe makes 6 sky blocks, so that's good. But it looks like we're going to need resonant ender in a fluid transporter with some sandstone to make endstone, and I think this requires, a magma crucible and an ender pearl, so pretty difficult to get that just to try to run a farm. Not sure we'll make it to that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode 1, this playthrough now. Stupid spider. Nice. Oh, look at this. Leave these berries here. We can come out and forage for goodies. All right, so there we have it. Everything's all closed up, and I'll see you in the next episode.